Hi, good evening. So let's start our classes today. Uh, we'll learn about dates today. So there are different functions of dates as like today, year, month, day, and calculate the day difference, excluding and including holidays and all these things. So we'll see how to do all these things today. Uh, so yeah. So there is a function called today function. So the today function returns today's date exactly as the name suggests. So it's going to return the today's date. So you can see in these examples, right? When the is equal to today, it will give today's date. So today's date is not 21st May, but it will give today's date. Okay. So today days plus 7 will give today's date plus 7 days. Okay. Add 7 days to the today's date. So similarly, if you do work day, it will add a 30 work days to the today's day. So uh, work days will be including only the weekdays. So Monday to Friday. So let's see how to do all these things. Um, yeah. Uh, okay. So as I told you, right, today is equal to today. Uh, will give you the today's date. So today's date is 13/6, 2021, right? So 13th June is today's date. So it will give today's date. Okay. So similarly, if you want to do add some days, right? From today, you want to add 3 days, right? It should give you 16. So what you do is today plus 3. So it will add 3 days like this and it will give you 16th. Okay. So similarly, there are different functions we have in today's date. So we'll learn one by one in these examples. So yeah. So let's learn how to get a year from a particular date. So let's say we have a date, right? So we if you want to extract the day year alone from the date, not the whole date, but we just want to extract only the year. So we can use this is equal to year function. So is equal to year function will accept one parameter. So the parameter will be a date. It could be in any of these formats. Okay. So to get the the current year, you have to pass the whole date. Okay. So using that, you can get the thing. So the year function returns a year corresponding to a given date as a number from 1900 to 1999. The Excel year function is very straightforward and you hardly run into any difficulties in using it in a date calculation. So let's try to do this. So let's try to get the year from this date. Okay. So from A1, we have a date, right? So what I'm going to do is we're going to find the year from the date. So E is equal to year. See, when you type, so what happens is you have to type the you have to pass a parameter. So we didn't pass any parameters, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to pass this A1. So once you pass A1, right, you will get 2021. So 2021 is the current year, right? So we get that year. So this is how you find the year. So
Hmm.
so similarly, you can do various type of functions. Okay, so we can pass a data here itself. 2005 2025. Okay, so you can get 2025. So apart from that, there is a function called date themes. So it's what date is the what date does this? It's going to create a date. Okay, so what you do is create a date. So for
Hmm.
date, you have to pass three parameters. You pass the year 2024. Month is let's say 1, and date is let's say 2. Okay. So it will give 2/1/2024. So you can see the how to create a date. Okay. So from this function also you can find the year. So if you do this right from year of pass
வேணும்னு எடுத்து கொட்டி ஒரு ஆளை சாப்பிடாதுன்னு சொல்லி இது பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பேன். அதுதான் பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தேன்.
so what you can do is you can pass the current I mean pass this particular year. Okay, so if you do this right, you will get the year from this date. So the difference between these two is the way we have created the date here. So we didn't type the string character, but we created the date using the date function. So something like this we did. Okay, so we did create a date object date using the date function, and then from that date we try to get the year. So similarly you can do this also. So year you can pass the today's date also. So you can pass today. So you'll get 2021. So today, the current year is 2021, right? So you'll get the date. Okay. So that's how you find the year. Okay. Uh, so any doubts in this? So we have learned up to years. So we learned how to get years. So any doubts in this? Doubts in the கேட்கலாம் நீங்க. Okay, we'll see how to get the how to convert day to year in Excel. Okay, so this we already saw it, right? Yeah. So year function. Okay. Yeah, it's particularly same thing. Okay, so there are this we have given a lot more examples. So we'll try to all the find the year from all these dates. So what we'll do is we'll say 04/28 2015. Okay, so similar to so 2 Jan 2013. Okay, and we'll do this Wednesday April 30th 2014. Okay, and May 2012. So we'll try to find. So we have the dates in different formats here. So okay, we'll try to find the dates in using find the dates using these find the year using this year function. Okay, so what I'm going to do is year. I'm going to pass the value A7 here. So A7, it's doesn't give you a valid date. Okay, so because it says error in value 04/28/2015, right? What is the problem here? 04/2015, right? Um, okay, so can anyone tell me what's the problem here? 04/28/2015. Okay, so I'll tell you. So the problem here is the number of months is, so it, the first thing is the first 04 is days. Okay, so next thing is months and yeah. So the days is more than the I mean the month is more than 12. Okay, so if you give 10, I think it should work. So the problem with this thing is we gave 28. Okay, somehow it's works here. I think this format, right, it works based on the location. So I might have copied from some other site where it might be US, because the format of the date varies in different countries. So in Singapore, the date format, the default format that will be used is MMDD and year. Okay, so that's why it's not working. So okay. So apart from that, we tried different formats, and this one is also working. So based on this formula, right, 0 to Jan 2013 will we can find the year 2013. So even if you give the without date also, it will get the year alone. So this is how you find the uh, years in a particular function. Okay, so similar to year, we can find the months also from a particular date. Okay, so you can see the function Excel returns a month of a specified date as an integer ranging from 1 to 12. Okay, so first January, it will for if the month is January, it will return 1. Okay, it's not going to give you a string like JN or JNUARY. Okay, it's not going to give you the actual name. It's going to give you the a number representation where the for January it's 1, and for December is 12. Okay, so it will give you a number alone. Okay, so there are some examples that's given here. So is equal to month A to return C month of a date in a cell A2. Okay, so and is equal to month today will return the current month. Okay, let's see some examples. So we'll try to uh, we'll try to find the month of this cell. Okay, so what is a formula? So month, so is equal to month, and you have to pass the parameter, which is the actual date. Okay, so from this date it will going to find the thing. So we have the date in the cell A1. Okay, close it, and you will get the month. Month is 6th. Okay, 6th is June, and you will get a 6 year. So similarly, if you want to find the month of this one, you can do it. Okay, so same thing. So is equal to month of A2. It's also 16. So if you want to find the current month, right, you can find the current month using this formula. So you can pass today's date. Okay, so is equal to today. You can find the current month. So if you want to find the month like this, right, if you want to pass the date object, right, let's say we create a date inside. Okay, so date, we'll say 2024 comma 3 comma 2 comma 2. Okay, so if you type is equal to, it will give you the third month, because the date function, right, in the date function the second is the month. Okay, so second parameter is a month, so it will give you 3. You can find the parameters, right, so is equal to date, year, month and day, and we have passed 3 for this particular date, and using the month function we are getting the month alone here. So these are some of the examples we have tried. Okay, and if you want to format date also, you can format date. Okay, so you can see here the date, right, if you want to format like let's say uh, See, now it's added a single m. So if you pass single m, it will give you as a single digit. Okay, so if you pass two m, it will give you 0.6. So let's say if you pass three m's, it will give you the dates. Okay, so you can format the month also like this. Okay, so so triple m will give you the month. Okay, so similarly, I think we can do it for years also. See, you are getting the years also. So triple Y, right? It will give you the year format also. It will give you 2021. So, so from a text format, right? You can extract the year or months using this function. Okay, the text function and the formatting function. So similarly, I guess we should be able to get the dates also. For dates, you will get a DD. Okay, it's going to give you 13. So if you give DDD, I think that will be Sunday. Oh, DDD will give you the a week. Okay. Yeah. So we can do some formatting in the text using months function also. So you can format the years or the months using these functions. Okay. So is that clear? So இதெல்லாம் புரிஞ்சிருச்சா? You guys are clear? Am I audible? Okay. Yeah. So we have learned how to form dates. Okay. So now we'll try how to find the date. Okay, so maybe sorry, day function. So we have month and day. Yeah, so from the day, right, if you want to find the correct date, you have to pass as usual, you have to pass the actual date, and from that actual date you can find the day. So here in this example you can see the date is 1 and 1st January 2015, and you'll get 1 here. So returns a day of date 1. So similarly, you can pass a date function also. And if you want to get the today's date also, you can get it. Okay. So let's try this now. So let's say if you want to get the date function is equal to day, returns a day of the month in a number from 1 and 31. Okay, so the maximum number we can get is 1 and 20 for 1 or 31, right? So that's a possible numbers uh, you can get as a result from this day, by calling the day function. Okay, so day, and we'll pass a7. A7 will pass. So a7 will pass will give you 4. Okay, 4 is the date here. And similarly, if you want to find this for this function, right, day, a8. So it will give you second. I think it will throw an error if you try to get the day from this month, I guess. Okay, so let's see what happens. So A9 will give you 1. So I think it's not throwing error. It's giving the default date. If there is no date, right, it is taking us 1st May. So you can see the date here, right? So it is assuming that the date is 1. So we typed only June. Let's say we type June, right? June 2023. If you see the date here, right, it assumes the date is 1. Okay, so but based on that, it will give you the date. So 810 will give you 1. So if the date is not passed in the, I mean, if the date is not mentioned in the particular cell, right, it is going to assume that the day is 1 here. Okay, so Yeah. So yeah, hope you all clear on this. Okay, so uh it's a bit tricky. Okay, so if you don't understand, just let me know. Okay, I'll explain it to you again. Okay.
Yes, I joined again. Sorry.
You
Actually,
understand it or
uh, the first one I I cannot catch it.
oh, okay. Let me okay, let me explain. Maybe I'll finish quickly and load in this exercise. You guys can try. Okay. So yeah,
Okay, sir.
yeah. Okay. So we just found the date, right? So now yeah. So we found the day function. Uh, so there is another function called now function. So similar to today, right? The now function will give you the current date and time also. So if you see this example, right, is equal to today will give you the today's rate. But if you give now, right, it will give you with the time also. See here, you got the time also here, 7:05, right? Is the time is 7:05 now. So it will give you the current time also here, the now function. So that's the difference between now function and the today function. Okay. So as well as today, it does not have any arguments. If you wish to display today's date and current time in your worksheet, simply put the following formula in a cell. Okay. Yeah. To get the hour right, so we can so let's say if you want to find the hours here, what's the hour here in this cell? The hour is 7, right? It's 7:05. 19 is 7, right? So let's try to find the hours. Okay, so HR, as I think it's HOUR. There's a function called HOUR, and you have to pass the cell which has the time. Okay, so it's in C12. So it gives you the appropriate time. So similar to that, if you want to pass, let's say you type 03 45. So if you give the hour, right, it will give you the uh, time also, C14. Yeah, now it gives you a time. So if you change the time, right, let's say if you change the time to 13, it's going to give you 13. Okay, so this is how the hour function works. Our function will give you the hours from a particular date. Okay, so you can see the time here. So let's say if the hour is not specified, right, it's going to give you the default time. It's going to give the start time, as we saw in the day function also, right? When we didn't specify the date, it's going to take the first date. Okay, so similar to that, it's going to take the first hour, which is 00. Okay, so let's say if you want to find the hours of this one, right, it's going to give you 0 hour of B12, right? Yeah. So since that time is not specified here, it gives you 0. Let's say if you specify now, right, it gives you 19 because the current time is 19 hours, right? So it gives you the appropriate hour here. So similar to hour, right, we have a min function also, minute function. Okay. So minute and second function also we have. So let's try to find the minute. Okay, so see whatever we learned here is today is all same, right? So we learned a min function, hours, years, and everything is similar. So all you have to do is you have to pass the appropriate you have to use appropriate function and pass the dates for all the things. Okay, so if you pass this cell, right, it will give you the minute. Okay, so it's now 7:09. That's why it gave you 9 minutes. Okay, so similarly you can find the seconds also. So I think second returns the second number from 0 to 19. Okay, so it's going to give C. So B12 will give you 46 seconds. Okay, see the current second was 46 and gave you 4 seconds. Okay, so that's it. We can find the minutes and hours. Okay, so similar what we learned today is we had learned how to uh, get the today's date, how to add some days to the current date, and then we learned how to extract a year from a particular date with several formats, and we saw how to extract a year again, and we saw month function, we saw day, we saw now function. Now function. So someone answer me. What is the difference in now function and today function? என்ன விஜயராகவன் நீங்க சொல்லுங்க. Angavin, you know the difference? Angavin, Zahaik.
Now and second as well.
Yeah, now and today function. What is the difference between now and today function?
Today means date only, current date coming.
Hmm.
Now means the hours also coming.
Yeah, it gives you hours and seconds also. You can see here, right? Well, very good. So I'll type now here. See, this it gives you hours and minutes also, but here it gives you it doesn't give you the hours and minutes. Okay, so that's the difference. Nothing else. Okay. Yeah. So let's do a simple example. I'll give you time and you guys do it. Okay. So I want you guys to find the do this function. Okay, so you have to find everything. So you have to first type in a date here and use all these functions to find the appropriate hours, minutes, and seconds, day and year. Okay, so I'll give you 7:25. Will finish it. Okay, so you guys try it and let me know if you have any things. Okay, I'll wait for 15 minutes for you guys to try it. Okay, so Angovan, who has computer, right, you can try it and let me know if you have your stuff. You can start time starts now and you guys do it. Okay. I hope you guys are doing okay. So if you're stuck in anywhere, you can call me and you can ask me. Okay. So ஏதாவது doubts இருந்தா கேளுங்க.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Nagobin?
Sir, I can.
You have done it?
Maybe I need to study again. Yes, sir.
You are able to
My
do it?
internet line no go on drop. I not really properly listen. Yes, sir. Because,
I'm sorry, I didn't get you. You're not able to understand it?
hello, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Just now why you teaching time? My internet line no good. Drop. I cannot study properly just now. So now I don't really get it properly, sir.
Mhm.
I cannot do it, sir.
Okay,
No.
so
Later I see the video again. I try again.
yeah, it's okay. I'll
Okay.
explain it again, no problems. Okay. So what you tried and what you didn't get it. So what you cannot do?
The first one because I joined late also. So
Mhm.
I cannot the beginning of the
Yeah,
this class
see,
also I cannot get
it's
it
simple. Okay.
because of
So first
program
one you're going to
I
type it yourself. Okay. For
yes
the
sir.
1 5 to 2020, you have to type it yourself. Okay. What you're going to do is you enter the date here 01 uh 01 05
Also
2020. Okay. So that is date. Okay.
yeah
So first you have to find the year from this date. Okay. What is the year in this date?
yeah 0105 okay sir.
Year. What is the year?
Yes sir. Yeah 2020
2020. So what is the function to find
yes
the year? Is equal to
equal
year.
to yes
So
yeah
you have to pass
a
which one? A1, right? A1 year. Yeah, that's it. So similarly, you
A2
have to find it for everything.
A1 sir yeah
Hmm? So similarly, if you
okay
want to find,
all right sir.
let's say if you want to find
Man
the month, okay, there is a function called
okay
month,
sir
okay. So month, what should I
yeah
pass?
the 05 that A1 sir.
A1.
Man
Yeah,
A1
very good. Yeah.
yeah
Okay, you'll get the date.
okay sir.
Okay.
All right sir. Yeah
Uh,
all right sir.
yeah. So sir, that's
Oh
it.
okay
So similarly, everything is like month. You have to find. You can find a
oh
minute.
same lah dia.
Everything is similar. Okay. So
Oh
all you have to do is pass the A1 here. The date here. You'll get the this is
that
minute.
date
Okay. Because minute was not there.
okay sir.
So minute. What else we can find? Day, right? So day. So
Date
day.
yeah day date
Day is for
date
one, right?
equal
First
yeah
day, right?
equal
That will you can get. Okay. So
A
yeah.
A1
So similarly, that
oh
is
okay
called
sir.
now.
Thank you.
Now easy. Now is a function, right? Now we'll have the time also. So here you can find the minute. Okay. What is a
Time
minute here?
now yeah okay sir.
Minute is what is a minute here? Minute is 25, right? It's time. It says 7:25. So you'll get 25 here.
Yes, sir.
1925 is 25 is a minute and 19 is hour, right? You get it?
Yeah all right sir.
Yeah. So that's it. So you'll get
D
26. Okay. The current
D1
time is
also
26. So you'll
okay
get 26. Okay. So similarly, you can find the hour also. So hour, right? The same function. Okay. So hour also you can find a D1. Okay. So yeah, 19. So similarly, you can do everything. Okay. So you can find hour, minute, second also you can find. Now we saw day, month, year. Okay. Everything we saw, right? So that's how you do everything. Okay. So how about others? So anybody else has doubts? எல்லாம் மத்த எல்லாத்துக்கும் புரிஞ்சிச்சா? நிறைய பேர் லேட்டா வந்தீங்களே, பச்சை முத்தெல்லாம் லேட்டா வந்தீங்க. உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் புரிஞ்சிச்சா? ஓகேவா?
நான் ஓகே சார். நான் பார்த்தேன் புரியுது. நான் செய்யணும்.
சரி, ஓகே.
நான் செஞ்சு பார்த்தேன்.
செஞ்சு பாருங்க. ஓகே. ஓகே. ஸோ யா. ஸோ இப்போதைக்கு so we have finished the exercises. Okay. So today's topic is most of the things are done except we have another 3 functions. Okay. So it's going to be a bit complicated. So there is some called date diff. Okay. So let's say if you want to find the difference between 2 days. how will you find it? So let's say today's date is 13/6, right? If I want to find the difference between 26 and 13/6, you can find it, okay? So let's see that with an example, okay? So we'll say date diff, okay? Let's say so we are going to two start and two end date. So two start date is 13/6/2021. End date is 20/06/2021. So if you want to find the length of the tour, right? How will you find it? So the answer is number of days in the tour. How will you find it? So there is a function called number of days. Okay, so there is a function called date diff, which gives a difference between two days. Okay, so you type date diff. I don't see this function in my thing. So date diff. Let's Google it out. Okay. Okay, let's try it. I don't see the function. Dated date diff. So it says we have entered a few arguments for this function. That means it expects one more argument and we have not passed it yet. Okay. So we have to pass the date. Okay. Is equal to D will give you the number of days, I think. Okay. Comma date. Why it's failing? See, it gives 44360. I think 1457. I don't know what's 1st January B5. Date diff, you have to give the start date, end date, and unit. Function is specifically designed to calculate the difference between 2 days in days, month, or years. Okay, so if you pass M, Y, and D, it will give you the month difference in months. It will give you the difference in days, and it will give you the difference in days. Okay, so let's try A2 and B5. So A2 and B5 they're given. Hmm. So given A3 and B2. Sorry, we should give A2 and B2, right? See, now I got the formula. So number of days, right? You have to pass B and you have to pass A and B2. Okay. So first you have to pass the start date. So there is a date function and you have to first give the start date and then the end date and what is the unit you have to find. So what is the difference you are going to try to find? So if you're trying to find the difference in of days, you have to pass D. So if you have to find the difference of months, you have to pass M. And if you have to find the difference of years, you have to pass Y. Okay. So let's say months and a year. Okay. So we're going to trying to find out date diff. Okay. So date date diff. I'm not sure why the formula is not appearing here. So let's say if you do is equal to space and date diff, right? Usually all the formula appears, right? So I'm not sure exactly why this formula is not appearing here. Leave with that for now. So A2, comma B2 start date, comma. So we are going to try to find the difference in months. Okay. So there is no month difference. Okay. So since both are lying in the 13/6 and 26, both are in June, there is no difference in months. So let's try the difference in dates, years. Okay. Date, diff, A2, comma, B2, comma, Y, comma, Y. So the year difference is also 0. Let's try to change the dates. Okay. So let's say the date should, let's say the date is 0, 3. See that number of days also changes, the months also changes because the difference between these two months is 26, right? And the number of days also changes. Let's say if I try to change the year, right? Let's say try to change the year by 19. The number of days also changes, the months also change, the years also changes. So this is how you find the difference between days. Okay. So the formula is date diff, start date, end date, and the unit of conversion. So that's how you do it. So similar to this, right? You can pass the you can find the difference between the current date and the any dates. Okay. So instead of this thing, you can give instead of the first parameter, you can give the current date or you can pass a date parameter or all these things you can do it. So is that clear? இது clear இருக்கா?
One more time repeat.
Hello?
One more time repeat பண்ணுங்க. மறுபடியும் சொல்லுங்க.
Yeah, சொல்றேன். Okay. இஸ்லாம் அவர் ரொம்ப நாள் கழிச்சு வந்திருக்காரு. Okay, welcome. Okay. So see, we are trying to find the difference between these two dates. Okay. So நம்ம வந்து இது start date, this is start date and this is the end date. Okay. And we are trying to find the difference between these two dates. Let's say all the things are same. Okay. So let's say it's lies in the same month and the same year. See, uh, so now the difference between the days is 7. The month is 0, year is 0. So இது clear இருக்கா? Are you guys clear on this? Okay. Okay. So the days difference between this start date and the month is 13 and this one is 20. Okay. So the difference between 13 and 20 is 7. And here the month and year is same. So the month and year difference is 0. So all you have to do is you have to find the formula. So you have to write the formula for this. Okay. The formula is A2, B2, date diff. There is a function called date diff, and you have to pass 3 parameters. Okay. You have to pass a start date, you have to pass the end date, and you have to pass the unit of difference. Okay, if you want to find the unit of difference is D here. If you want to find the difference in days, you have to pass D. If you have to find the difference in year, you have to pass Y. If you have to pass find the difference in months, you have to pass what? If you want to find the difference in months, you have to pass months. Okay, M. A month for month, difference in month is M. Okay, so here the date is D, difference in days is D, so 7 days. Let's say if I change the month here, right, month alone, now the date is only 7 days. Okay, because it lies in the same year and same month. Let's say I push the start date to April. So if I tab out, right, what are the parameters that will change? Okay, so guys, tell me what will be the answer for all these things. Who's going to answer this? What will be the month value here?
1 month.
1 month. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Okay. So the days also changes. Okay. It's more than a month. Okay. So it's going to, it's almost 38 days. Okay. So Excel automatically calculates all these things. Okay. So if I change the year, if I change to year 19, right, the days also increases because it's too long, right? So the days also increases, months also increases, and the year also increases. It's 2019 and 2021 here. So you guys have to understand the formula first. Okay, so the formula is a single formula. If you want to find the difference between 2 days, the formula is a single formula. So all you have to do is you have to pass a start date as a first parameter, which is A2 here, and end date is the second parameter, which is B2, and you have to tell if you want to find the month, days or year. Okay, so here the difference in days is month. Okay, so we want to calculate the difference in months unit. Okay, so it's something like so you'll get 25 here. So if you want to find the year, right, here the formula is Y. You have to, in the third parameter, you have to pass Y. For the difference in days, you have to pass D, something like this. So you can see here, right? If it's D, M, and Y, that's it. So you can see in this example also. See, if you want to find the months, complete months between dates in A2 and B2, A2 and B2, A2 and okay, B2. The difference is 28. They're saying. Yeah. So this one is, I think. Okay, don't see this. Okay, so this is the 3 formulas you have to pass. Okay, so for month you have to pass M, for year you have to pass Y, and for day you can pass D. Okay, so similarly you can pass today or something like this. So you can use complex formulas inside formulas also. So instead of getting the a day from the end date from some other parameter, you can pass the current date also. So that's how you do it. Okay, so இது இப்போ புரிஞ்சிச்சா? இப்போ கிளியரா இருக்கா? இன்னும் கிளியரா இல்லைனா திருப்பி என்கிட்ட கேட்கலாம். டேட் டிஃப். ஓகே, யாருக்கா டவுட் இருக்கா? Angovan, any doubt?
Hello, sir. Sorry for just now.
Huh?
Okay, sir.
Is it clear?
Just now my network problem. Yeah, can you?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you able to
Yeah,
understand this
yeah,
date diff function?
yeah. Okay, sir. Okay. I
Clear,
just play
right?
also because my computer, yeah, the internet problem. It's okay, sir. I will learn again data myself. Okay, the video. Okay,
Okay. So
okay, sir.
okay,
Just
we'll see network days.
finish.
Okay, so how to find the network days? Okay, so there is another function called network days. So the function returns a number of weekdays between 2 days that you
Yeah.
specify. Okay,
Alright, sir.
it automatically excludes weekdays and optionally the holidays. So we'll try to do a formula here. So see, this one is similar to day diff, but it's going to
Yeah.
uh, exclude the weekends. Okay, let's say you want to find the number of working days. Okay, between 2 days. So
Yes.
you are working from 14th June. So
Alright, sir.
starting work. Okay, starting work on the starting work by 14th June 2021. Okay,
Alright, sir.
and end working on the you are end working by, so let's say next week 25. Okay, 25
Yes.
June 21. Okay, so now
Okay.
you have weekends leave. Okay, Saturday,
Yes.
Saturday and Sunday is leave. Okay,
Yes.
so how many days you
Yes.
guys would have worked?
Yes.
So for if you start the work by
Sunday.
14th, right? 14th is Monday. 14, 5 days here. Okay,
Yeah.
14 to 18,
Yes, sir. Okay,
and
sir.
21 to 25. So totally 10 days you have worked,
Yes, sir.
right?
Alright, sir. Yeah.
So number of working days we are trying to find out. Okay, so number of working
No,
days.
20 days.
Okay, so what if you put date diff, right? What will you get?
Take, take. Oh, sir.
So date diff will give you B2 number of days
B2 and
D,
B2.
right?
Yes.
It will give you 11 days.
Yes.
Why?
11 day. Yeah. Sir.
Because but you worked only for 10 days, right? You didn't work on the weekends.
Yes, sir. We can. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
it's giving 11 days, but there is another formula called network days. So you change the formula to
Oh.
network days.
No, okay, sir.
Network days. And start date, end date, and holidays. Okay, so you need to start date, end date alone. So it gives you 10 days.
Okay.
So the actual difference between the days is 11, but it give it 10 days because I think it excluded one day alone.
Yeah.
It Sunday, it actually Sunday is only holiday. Okay, Sunday is only leave.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
so it gave you 10 days leave. If you work for 10 days, if you see here, right? If you start from 14, 15, 16, 17,
14,
18, 19,
17. Yes,
uh,
yes, sir.
19,
25. So
1, 2,
25.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 19.
Oh, correct. Okay, it gives only 10 days,
20.
right? Yeah. So Saturday and Sunday is both a holiday. That's the correct
Yeah, yeah,
answer. I
yeah.
think. Yeah. Saturday, Sunday
Okay,
is
sir.
okay. So let's
Okay, sir.
say if there is a holiday on 23rd. Okay, so
20.
some leave. So
Okay.
23rd is a holiday.
Okay,
So the
holiday.
formula is
Yes, sir.
wrong, right?
Yeah.
So what can we do in this thing? See, you can pass the network days. Okay, you can pass the holidays here.
Holiday. Yes, sir. Oh,
So if you
okay, sir.
pass the third parameter as holiday, right, you can pass, I think 23rd, right? 23rd
Uh,
June 2021.
Right. Oh,
The date format is wrong. I think Friday is at home. Okay.
okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, let's
Thank you.
try. So 23rd is holiday. So holidays, let's put the holidays here. Holidays.
So,
Okay, I'll put the holidays here. Holidays, okay. Holidays. Let's say 23rd June is a holiday. And let's say another holiday, okay. So another holiday is 17th June, okay. 17th June is a holiday. So now the calculation is wrong, okay. So the expected date is 8, but we have got 10 because there are two holidays, but you guys have not worked on the holidays, but the formula is wrong. But formula, there is option to pass the holidays, okay. So what I'm going to give is a third parameter. There is one thing called holidays. So holidays, and you select these 2 days, okay. See now the holiday is changed and you got the 8 days. You got it? Clear இருக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும் Hangavin and Vijayaraghavan.
yes, sir. I get it, sir. Thank
You
you.
get it right?
Thank you.
Okay,
All right, sir.
very good. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
very good.
that's
Okay,
a
sir. Thank you, sir.
so that's it.
Okay, sir.
So what you can do is see automatically Excel takes Saturday and Sunday is a holiday. But if there is a
Okay,
special
sir.
holiday, right? It doesn't know where which holiday it is because in India you will have for Diwali. In China you will have some this festival you might have holiday. So in America that's a different holiday. Okay, so Excel doesn't know the exact holidays, but Saturday Sunday is a holiday for sure, right? For in every country, almost every country. So it excludes the Saturdays, Sundays, calculate the number of working days, and if there is a holiday in between those days, right, it will accept the third parameter, which is the holiday object. So it could be a number of days. Okay, so it could be any number of days. So you can pass these 2 days here, and you can find the number of working days. So this is how you calculate the number of working days. Okay, so if there is a holiday in between, right, you can do it. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir. Okay, I get it. Thank you, sir.
yeah, okay, so the thing is you have to understand the formula. Okay, you have
Yes, sir.
to use the network days formula. You have to pass the start date, end date, and you have to give the
Yeah.
cells where the days holidays are here
Oh,
as a third parameter. So it is
all right, sir.
G6 to G7.
I get it, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Now I
Okay,
get it.
yeah,
Okay,
very
sir. Thank
good.
you very much.
So yeah, so apart from that, how about others? You guys get it, or you want me to explain it again?
I get it, sir. Thank
Hmm,
you.
okay.
I get it already.
No, no. How about others? Other students, not Angavin. See, can I move on to the next topic?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Can start. Yeah.
Okay. Let me talk about workday. Okay, workday. So similar to those things, right? Workday is another function. It is giving the start date, returns a date, n work days before and after the start date. It automatically excludes the weekend days from calculation as well as any holidays that is specified. So network days and work days looks similar, right? What is the difference? Okay. So let's say, see the difference between these two, right? It this one finds the difference between 2 days. Okay, so but this one gives you the date after 17 days. Okay, uh, let's say I want to find the days 30 days after today. Okay, uh, so let's do that in a function. Okay. Mm, so So work day. So I want to find work days. Okay. Let's say employees and work end date. So let's say 23rd June 21, 25th June 21. Okay. See, there are different employees and they have to work for 30 days. Okay. So we have to find the end date of the work end date. So they're starting their employment day start date, right? Start date is this one. The start date differs for everyone. Okay. So if I want to find the work day, so work day, return serial number of date before or after a specified number of days. Okay. So if I give the end date as, let's say this guy, let's say everybody has to work for 30 days. Okay. So let's say everybody has to work for 30 days. Okay. Days to work is 30. I want to find the end date. Okay. So if 23rd is the starting date, right? I want to find the end date. What will be the formula? How to find the 30 days after this 30 working days? So there is something called work day. Okay. So let's find first. Let's do today plus day. Okay. So if I do today, there is already a function to add days, right? If I do today, right, plus 30, what will happen? It will add the weekends also. Okay. So to exclude the weekends, there is a function called work day. Okay. So work day, work day, work day, work day, okay, 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 work day. So start date is this one. Number of days, comma. Number of days is this one, B13. So let's not give the holidays now. Now find it, okay. So now the date is different, right? See, it exactly knows the number of working days, okay. So 23rd June plus 30 days is how much? See, if you include the Saturdays and Sundays, right, it will be 23rd. It will be only I think it will be only around 23rd July only. But if you exclude the Saturdays and Sundays, right, you will get you'll go up to the 4th of August. Okay. So let's reduce the days. Okay. So let's say 10 days. So 23rd June. Let's go to the days here. 23rd June to 10th June, right? 10 working.
Sir, Shajan sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have some urgent work. Can I leave it now?
Yeah. Sure. Please go. No problem. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. So see, the date is 23rd. Okay, I've added 10 days here. So 23rd is this one. 23rd, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For 23rd, right? Okay, 23rd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 working days is 7th. Okay. So we have found the 10 working days. So similarly for other functions also, we have other dates also, we have find the 10 working days. Okay. So it is 25, 6. Okay, I should have copied the formula. So yeah. See, so let's say we have found our 10 days, right? Let's say the holiday, there is a holiday, okay? There is a Singapore holiday. Singapore holiday is there. Singapore holiday lies on. So we have two holidays. Let's say we have two holidays, okay? So let's say 1st May, 23rd June, okay. 26th June is holiday. 26th June another. So 26th June we okay. 29th and 30th is holiday. Let's say 29th and 30th June is a holiday. See, if there are 2 days, so the employees to work to 10 days, okay? If there is a holiday in the middle, so we have to add 2 days, right? So what can be done, okay? Can somebody tell me what can we do? It's similar to network days, okay? So what can we do to add the holidays in this function? So somebody explain. We saw the same example. So network days and work days is bit similar, okay? So all we have to do is we have to pass the third parameter, okay? So currently third parameter is optional, so now we are going to pass the third parameter. We are going to add the holidays, comma holidays, right? Click on it and select these two rows, okay? So now if you see, right, the date changes, it changes to 9/7. Previously it was 7/7, okay? So now since we have added the two holidays, right, it calculates the 10 days correctly. From 23rd, right? So from 23rd to 1, 2, exclude Saturday, Sunday, 1, 2, 29th, exclude holidays, 29, 30, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 24, right? 9, 7 or no? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now the holidays are taken into consideration and the dates are calculated appropriately. Okay, so are you guys clear on this? So இதெல்லாம் புரிஞ்சிச்சா? So any doubts in this? யாருக்கா புரியலையா? புரியலனா கேட்கலாம்.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about the homework today. Okay, so last week I think how many did? Nobody did, I guess. Okay, so I want you guys to calculate the age of this person. Okay, so you accept the date. You have to give the homework should be, you have to give the date of birth of a person and you have to find the age. Okay, so there is a function called today, right? Use a today function to find the age. Okay, so use a date diff function. Okay, date diff function and pass the year and find the age. Okay, so apart from that, now you can find the hours work. So there is a formula to calculate the difference in times. Okay, time. So this time and this time you can find, at this time and this time you can find. Okay, so 9 to 12:30 is 3.5 hours. Okay, and 3 to 7:30 is 4.5 hours. So totally I would have worked 8 hours per day. So similarly, you have to calculate all the hours here, and the total hours you have to calculate it here. And if there's a overtime, right? If the hours is more than 40, right? You have to, if the hours total worked hours is 48, you have to give me for 8 hours overtime here. So you have to find the difference in total hours and regular hours. Okay. So this is the homework today. So எல்லாரும் பண்ணிடுவீங்களா? எல்லாம் கிளியரா இருக்கீங்களா? விஜயராகவன், பச்சமுத்து, தினேஷ்.
Hi, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, hope you guys do your homework. Okay. So ஏதாவது doubts இருந்தா கேட்கலாம். So இன்னைக்கு முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. No, we have another 8 minutes. Okay. So you guys can ask me if you have anything to